Check, check, check.
Check it, check.
Hit me with that fire check. All right, going live for the warm-up.
What is a fire check?
It's a check.
No, I want you to explain it to me.
It's a check, like a sound check, but it slaps. But it's fire.
Didn't expect that one, gotta say.
So, it happened, Dave. It finally happened. Warm-up's live, by the way.
I was like, yeah, what kind of guesses can I make here?
Got the dreaded yellow money icon on YouTube. If you've earned less from ads recently, it may be because some of your videos have been identified as not suitable for all advertisers. And some of them, it makes sense. There's a GTA compilation called Beat the Memes Out of Her. All right, I'm not going to argue. There's a Killing Floor 2 video, Dead Island video. All right, I get it. A special message from Joel to all the viewers of Casual Shenanigans Gaming where Joel tells that weird, creepy story. Again, no arguments. I understand. But then, there's me recording an unlisted video of me recording the sound of the spider's transmission before it needed a rebuild of the bearings grinding so I could post it to a forum for people to help diagnose the issue. And then a brief shot I recorded of the spider with no muffler just because I liked how the engine sounded, also unlisted. Deemed not suitable for advertisers.
Oh man, yep, the bot found my channel. Holy crap.
How many did you lose?
This year, at least 20, it looks like. It looks like lots of Arma, lots of Battlefield. This is ridiculous.
I've noticed a lot of channels are starting to edit out any swears at all.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Lord Sheffield says, I'm not advertiser friendly. Well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting going forward with Arma content. Like, how do I even present it? It's a sim game.
Take the hit and get the monthly support on Patreon. I mean, not that that's the best way to do it.
I wonder if there's like there's probably tags is a big part of it. I have things like battle and firefight in the tags.
I mean, I don't have that unlisted clip of the spider bearings tagged as like violence against minorities or something. Like I guess I don't really know which part is bad.
Yeah, I'll probably get a couple of those going. Man, I thought I was getting away with it too. It's been so long. I haven't had a single issue this whole time, like ever since the changes in, what was it, April?
Mm-hmm.
Not a single issue. I guess the bot is just making its way like a black plague across YouTube. So dumb.
Have you seen the Witcher HD reworked project version 4.8 is now out?
I did, and it looks pretty good. I'm using an older version that he had modified because a few of his older textures had a problem that some people are complaining about in the new version, and that's that they were messing with the aesthetic of the textures, not just the quality.
Seems fair.
Like, I think example on the new one, someone pointed out that he changed the stone fences to a nice looking texture, a little bit higher res than the old one, but changed from a rounded stone shape and the texture to a squared stone shape. And someone pointed out that the round shape is actually important because that type of stone wall is like a stacked, like no masonry stone wall, and the round shape is important for how you built those, basically. So like it wasn't just like they picked a stone texture. There was actually a reason that the stones were round, which I thought was pretty interesting.
I mean, to say important, relatively.
Yeah, but thought goes into that for a reason. He changed some colors of walls and stuff like that changes how cities look in the distance and various things like that.
I mean, you know how I feel about most of that HD rework stuff. Like, pretty much anything that modifies how the game looks, because most people, by just doing injections, they're they're doing things that are mostly centered around just jacking up saturation or sharpness or contrast or something, which doesn't actually make the game look any better, in my opinion. It just makes it more, I don't know.
And the one that gets me for textures, especially for like Bethesda games, is people love to open up textures, especially normal maps, the bump maps, and add like 10 layers of sharpening masks, and then for the bump filters, make them like 200% bump, super sharpened, to be like HD edition. Like, no, you just ruined the texture. Oh, man. You know, it's really funny. One thing I was worried about looking at the advertiser non-friendly stuff, and it's funny that I don't see any of it, literally any of it here. The Backyard Battlefield series is fine right now. All the ones I've done this year with actual guns. So there's probably, I'm seeing like 20 Arma videos that are tagged or untagged. Oh my gosh, no, it goes on for pages. No Backyard Battlefield videos were flagged.
Yeah, that's really interesting. It just doesn't even make sense.
It's got to be something I'm doing in the tags, like something like I heard someone on Twitter saying the word sniper will like instantly get it unmonetized. So if you do a sniper montage, you can't call it a sniper montage anymore.
Everybody who's watching the show on my channel, welcome. I know we don't normally stream it there, but we're streaming there and on the Casual Shenanigans YouTube channel, just for anyone on my channel who wasn't aware that there's a podcast.
I'm going to get the chat open on both windows.
Long distance pokey montage, Debbie. Bullet pokey.
All right, I got the chat up finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so videos of us playing Arma, not advertiser friendly. A video of us with actual guns in the forest pretending to be in the apocalypse and me throwing cans of beans at Edgar. Put ads on that sucker. Teaching the kids important things.
Don't worry, they'll come back. They made a first pass, and
yeah, every single one of my Rising Storm 2 Vietnam videos got tagged, or I guess untagged. Sniper Elite 4. How do you do Sniper Elite videos? Sniper is the name of the game. What are you doing, YouTube? Okay, here's an Arma video that could probably use a better name and thumbnail. It's just called Hit and Run. And then in the thumbnail, it's our squad looking at an ISIS guy that got run over by a Jeep. I can see the bot going like, eh.
Ooh, was there a subscriber purge recently?
There was a small one, I think a week or two ago. I don't... Why? Like, when?
Last day or so. Maybe people just didn't like me. Oh, no. Okay, the YouTube thing showed as like a big down curve. Interesting. I posted the Hellblade video, and if this is to be believed, subscribers have gone down.
It's been a slow day, but beyond that... Oh, man. I have 1,200 uploaded videos. I can't imagine going through all these. This is insane. Okay, yeah, I had some unmonetized ones. That's right. When they first implemented the system, but it was just a couple of videos, mainly Arma ones that had like ISIS in the title or something, or in the video itself. There's one backyard battlefield video finally from 2015, introducing new target shooters. Yeah, this is a mess. Yeah, you want to get people to abandon your platform, do something like this after years.
Well, you say you get people to abandon your platform. I mean, I think they're doing it because people are abandoning their platform, and those people are advertisers.
From what I've heard, they've made more of a big deal out of it since the first month than has actually been the case. Like, advertisers were cautious for like March and April, but they came back pretty quickly, whereas the bot has been going more wild in like over the summer, basically. It's like a you know, close the barn door after the horse already got out kind of thing. They're overcorrecting now.
Sorry, what was that delightful little turn of phrase you used there?
Closing the barn door after the horse already got out. I don't know what the actual. That's not the exact turn of phrase, but that's the gist of it. Yeah.
Not quite as good as scraped through by the knees of Joel's pants. And did he actually say, when the cat's away, the mice will be gay?
Yes, he did.
I mean, I don't know, it kind of works.
Oh yeah, the turn of phrase is actually just... It's a couple different variants, all basically the same. Closing the barn door when the cow has bolted.
Closing the barn door where the cow is bolted. Yes, I am reading chat to answer the question. And Chauncey, I can't do live tech support while doing the podcast. Sorry, man.
Oh, man. There's the yawn. Must be time for the podcast.
I'm tired. Kind of ticked about my laptop, too.
Yeah, that sucks.
Guess I got the old one I could use in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm probably going to spend some time, I guess this weekend, going through old videos. Cool.
I mean, what are you going to do to them?
Probably change thumbnails and tags. I keep all my thumbnails. I think I have all of them actually
Why don't you
saved.
experiment and then appeal it and see if one of them can get reversed before you waste a bunch of time?
Yeah, I'm going to do probably a page and then see what happens from there. People were pointing out, like, if you don't try to correct the bot, at least there's no chance at all of the bot getting better. People are saying, like, try and take some time and go through and do what you can, and maybe the bot will learn a little bit.
Does it penalize you at all if you, like, this
No.
isn't, okay, so there's no actual downside to doing it.
No, but I've heard it can take like a week right now for them to even look at a request. The unlisted video of Joel falling out of his chair during the Fallout recording. I had an unlisted copy of it too, uploaded. It's called R.I.P. Joel is not suitable for advertising. Oh, man. That is true. I have said sniper on the podcast now, so
Yeah, but
there it goes. Is the word battle banned? The unlisted live stream from E3, Joel trying Battlefront 2 at E3, not suitable for advertisers.
it says right now we're only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days. We'll review your video when it reaches that threshold and give you a final decision, usually within a week. So there's no point in a lot of these older videos because they're just not doing those views. So I probably don't even have to worry about it for a lot of them. I mean, it sucks, but it's not. It's probably only a problem. You're only getting a ton of views.
Yeah, how much of your what little ad revenue is actually there is from old videos is the question.
A decent chunk, but it's all little by little, and that is the part that sucks. But I'm saying if that's only the threshold by which they'll review it, then there's probably no point for a lot of the videos.
I love too that hitting the review button right now on either browser just gives me a 403 error. Perfect. YouTube 2017. Oh no, I had the tag Murica in there. That's probably why. Nationalism. Banned.
All right, I'm about ready to do this thing. You about ready?
Yeah, I'm nice and angry now. So
All right, cool.
angry and bitter. Let's do a podcast.
Ready to do them time codes?
Nope. What part about angry and bitter did you not understand?
I figured it was worth an ask.
Now you're on the list too.
What list?
The meanie list.
Oh, not the meanie list.
The meanie list.
All right, let's start this thing.
You might get upgraded to the big old meanie list if you're not careful.
The warm-up's going live. The warm-up's going live. The warm-up's going live. The noise, like when I stop talking, nothing is like, there's no negative 50 dB noise or anything. It just disappears. Like there is nothing. Like if you could watch this recording right now, it is pristine. There's no background being recorded because it's a shotgun mic. So it's only interested in what's happening right here. Nothing else.
Do that again.
It's just right here. This is all that matters. Is
Closer.
everything coming into the mouth, going this direction?
Test. Dave, check. Yeah, that is one clean line. Of course, what's currently keeping my hands at our frigid 68 degrees very quietly also helps with that background noise.
Oh yeah, it's working now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been working since the first.
Oh, Deranger says, I only hear Jeremiah from my left speaker. That's probably because it's stereo. Wait, am I streaming in? There would be no good reason to be streaming in stereo. Mono. I don't know. This germ is mono. Jonathan, I don't know if that's actual helpful advice or if you're just confusing everything while we're trying to figure out the problem.
Can you guys still hear me on Skype?
Yes.
Okay. I swapped to my voice meter software output, so mine should be down mixing to mono now, just in case.
I actually don't know if I can do that without having to restart the stream, so I may not, and everybody may just have to put up with it.
I warned you.
I'm not concerned.
I warned you, though.
Oh no.
Oh,
Not-
Jeremiah, I spent podcast money tonight, but you can also say no because it's a little bit of my fault. Not really my fault. I'm trying to find a better solution for the Ethernet cable going to the general in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
The door, even though we're not using it, is shredding the shielding on the Cat 6 cable.
Okay.
And I found a deal on a flat Ethernet cable for $6 shipped for 50 feet too.
I guess throwing away our money.
That's what I have at my apartment.
Is a flat
I've
one?
never actually used one before.
I used it when I had my computer in a different room, and I had the router in another, and I just like stuffed it in the carpet. Like it literally would just disappear.
That's what I'm hoping for, James, because I got to thinking, we got these AC systems for the other room because there's a concrete floor, so there's no room to run anything, out there. And then in the attic, there's a dividing wall where that used to be an outside ceiling too. So I'm like, how do I get actual good internet out to the computer? It's like, oh, there's no ductwork under the house. I opened the grate in here, and it's just like the foundation of the house beneath. I just fed it out the foundation, then in the side door out here. But the door is slowly shredding the cable, so I'm trying to find out if I can use a low profile one, and that'll help.
I've done some shady stuff to get Ethernet into rooms where I wanted before. I think in our first apartment, I took off the
I stabbed a man, sold some crack.
I just had it wrapped around his throat out behind the dumpster at the apartment. And I was like, am I the bad guy in this situation? But the internet was
He was
wired.
in the way. I
Can
was
you
running
hear me?
cable.
But in our first apartment, I took off the switch plate covers on walls in opposing rooms and was able to cut a little hole in the insulation and feed the Ethernet cable through so I could have Ethernet
Nice.
in a room that wasn't the right room for cable. I don't know.
See, I thought about doing that because it's my house. I can do what I want to it. But the problem is the first thing that you get to in the next room is the walkway. So even if I run it to the wall, it's got to go under the walk area in and out of the door somehow. There's
How
a
often
throw rug there, but
how often do you use it?
the door?
No, the connection for that computer.
We use the wired connection just for Arma right now for the server, which is why I want it to be wired and not wireless.
Gotcha. I was gonna say I wonder how power line Ethernet would work for something like that.
The router is in here, so the wireless. We've played Arma on the wireless, and it works like 99% as normal. I just wanted that extra 1% from the servers really getting smashed.
Deranger, to answer your question, this is an Audio Technica AT875R condenser
Blows
microphone.
off the tongue.
It's a shotgun condenser. It's a short shotgun condenser too. It's like 6 inches long. Maybe
That's average.
maybe 8 inches. 8 inches
No,
less
just kidding.
above average.
Welcome back, James. Oh man.
And I also I set the activation on Teamspeak, so no typing will be coming through the microphone.
I've heard that before. I hear the typing. I hear it.
Well, all right. No typing will be
honest,
coming
though,
through in Teamspeak.
Even with no one talking, I had to listen to hear it though. It was like a gentle rustle in the background versus your usual like World War One like machine gun through like the biplane propellers like.
So, well, I got the rubber keycaps for my mechanical keyboard on Mastrap. I've installed 2 of them. Z and Alt have the little rubber O-rings, and they are a tiny bit.
Which keyboard do you have now?
Oh, I still have the Corsair K70.
So you got rid of your generic rainbow?
No, I
keyboard?
still have that. That's my review sample. It's sitting over there.
Gotcha.
I also have an Apple wireless keyboard. Ooh, the batteries are low.
The batteries stay low on those things for like 3 months.
Yeah, on the trackpad, it was like, oh, you gotta replace this thing, and I went to do it. It was like 30%.
You're like,
The worst is our smoke detector started chirping, and that's the worst feeling. It only does it at night. So you're laying in bed, you're about to fall asleep, and hear a "Doot." You're like, oh no, because you're in that state of almost going to sleep. Where you're like, maybe it'll stop, but somewhere in your mind, you're like, no, that's not how that works. It's going to keep doing this. You're like, maybe I can ignore it, but you can't because you're married, and your wife cannot sleep with that happening. So you have to get up and deal with it. And it's like, it's beeping for low battery. And I go to check the battery level because it can speak to you. And the battery level's at 75%. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's been a year and it's down to 75% and you feel the need to warn me about this?
You will have to change this in 3 more years, just letting you know.
Exactly. It's like, guys, come on now. Takable Goose 39 says Jeremiah is quite a bit quieter. Well, then
That's
here,
a tongue twister.
I'll turn you guys down. You guys say something?
Something.
Check.
I've turned them down, so then maybe am I louder by comparison?
This is his plan all along, James.
Addition by subtraction. Cool.
Eventually, it's just, all right, guys, welcome to the podcast. Let me turn the other host down. Let's talk.
All right, I've added some gain. To mine. Now you guys say something again.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
All right, everybody, let me know. Does that work for you? I mean, we're in the warm up. This is when anything goes. So, unlike the rest of the podcast, which is all controlled and carefully planned. Dave, you're kind of doing the Tormund great beard eyes right now.
Where's the woman?
Whoa.
That was all was missing for the Great Expedition Beyond the Wall was for Brienne to be along too.
I know.
She could have just hoisted people up to the dragon, just toss them into the air.
It feels pretty stupid because, like, James, do you care about Game of Thrones? Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I don't. I will one day.
Okay,
so don't spoil.
This
light.
won't be anything.
Let's keep light, vague conversation.
Okay, so it seems dumb with the traveling abilities of this past season that Brienne is literally at Winterfell the entire time doing nothing useful. Nothing. Well, no. She's not literally the whole time. She
went south. She
goes south.
To King's Landing.
Okay, cool. She gets one walking trip while everybody else is just like calling their Uber to pop them back up to the north for the next episode. Yeah, she really should have been in the trip north.
That would have been awesome.
Like that bear comes charging, she picks up the hound and uses him to beat the bear to death or something. I wonder if there's anything I can do to convert to mono in OBS Studio.
You can in OBS. There's a toggle.
Where's the channels mono? Oh yeah, I can just go to mono. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna stop the stream, stop the recording. I'm gonna restart OBS really quick. Everybody just stay connected to YouTube, not TeamSpeak. I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
Just leave them rolling.
Jeremiah, that pop filter's too golden.
Yeah, I wanted a silver one. James, you're still there.
I legitimately thought that Jason froze for a second. I was just gonna not mention it until he came back.
All right, y'all let me know if that's fixed. I didn't really troubleshoot this much. Well, all right, so Shane, the thing with that being the default set of being mono is sometimes I stream games, not a lot, but sometimes, and I guess I could switch to stereo for that. The best thing though about having an XLR interface, like a USB XLR interface with phantom power and all that stuff, is now I can try every mic I want because they'll all be compatible. Like James, I'd actually forgotten until now that you still had my Audix.
Yeah,
I've had that Audix for 12 years now.
Jeremiah, you changed microphones like you changed
cars.
Oh, jeez. Pile on.
And video cards. And monitors.
I don't know. I don't change those that often. I mean, video cards.
Jeremiah, you change video cards like you change big boy jobs. Occasionally.
Dang it.
You hear that, James? He wasn't content enough with his first big boy job upgrade. He had to stack on and do the step up as early as possible.
But I get paid more now. Actually, we'll see. I think my first pay period will be tomorrow, and I don't know if my paperwork's actually gone through yet. Based on the emails I'm copied in on, I think some of that might still be in process. So
it's called
when in doubt, the answer is
back pay.
no.
Back pay.
just spilled this on my hand.
The drunk stream starts early.
That's cold brew, by the way. Cold brew whiskey.
Means.
It's infused. And when we got it, I tried putting a little bit. Well, John tried first. His idea. He put some creamer in it. It's good. It tastes enough like coffee that definitely worked.
Yeah, you should drink that on the way to work.
I love a good cold brew.
In a Starbucks size cup.
So, James, I went on a car weekend this past weekend.
Yeah.
Cruising with OG podcast host Chris. You know, we're meeting up midway between us. Meet up in the mountains, go for a drive. Everything goes pretty well. I drove Chris's Miata for a couple hours. The Miata is a refined sports car, not fast. You get up in the rev range and it sounds like it wants to die. But the steering loads up more progressively than the Spider, and it feels like there's a lot more steering feedback. I like the way the suspension gently rolls side to side. It communicates a ton to the suspension. I like how the cockpit feels. Like it's very much arranged like a proper sports sedan. I would want to cut some foam out of the seat so that I can see underneath the windshield, because with like it's about right here with the sunshade. Like that's why I took the sunshades out of the Spider, because just them flipping down, like it cuts on any corners. I have to drive like this. But the biggest nice thing about his is that it has the stock exhaust. So driving was not an exercise in just, oh, Debbie says she did the creamer. I'm sorry, Debbie. I did not remember that. I thought it was John. That was me just man-membering. It's like mansplaining, but it's man remembering. So you remember a story, but only men had significant parts, just like history.
Oh my.
Did they need to make an exhaust where you can like flip a switch and it'll open up?
Funnily enough, a lot of new cars have them.
Really?
They have electrically activated solenoids, and you can basically switch it into lit mode or normal mode. Hey, Dave, what's going on? You good?
Shiloh's barking at something out there.
Is it time to grab that pistol and go take care of business?
Got a flashlight attached.
Of course it does.
It's not his usual "you left me outside" bark either. It's his unhappy bark.
I'm unhappy at frogs.
I mean, do you want to go check this out?
I'll be back.
All right.
So how's the phone?
It's really good. I don't know. Ask me questions.
Did you try Samsung Pay yet?
No.
Oh, come on.
I need to. There's been no reason I haven't. I just haven't. The size is good. I got this really slim case that barely covers anything, but it keeps the screen off of any surface you lay it down on, and it's a little grippier than the glass all the way around. I'm not really a huge fan of that.
Right.
But
how about the operating system?
I like that it's more stock Android than previous Androids. I definitely installed the Google launcher as soon as I could because I'm so used to it. There's no reason for me to use anything else. I like it enough. I had to find stuff in the menus, had to search around a little bit. That was a little bit annoying. But once I got used to it, that wasn't too bad. The camera is great. I love how fast the camera is. There's zero perceptible shutter lag, and I like the Pro mode. You can shoot on everything. Like that's all the camera honestly is probably one of the best features.
What are you using for your security? Are you using the fingerprint or are you using like the...
Yeah, I have fingerprint and face
detection.
Iris detection, I guess is that.
Are you doing iris?
Yeah. But I don't like that I have to press the power button and then look at it. If I'm going to touch the phone and turn it on, I might as well just do the fingerprint scanner. Not a fan of the location or the accuracy of the fingerprint scanner.
Yeah, me either.
My Nexus had it on the back and was a lot better. And then my G5 Plus and my OnePlus 3T both had the thumbprint scanner, which I didn't think I would like at first. And then once I got used to it, I think it was a lot better.
Well, that's what the S7 had, and I like that a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that the screen has more room to breathe because of the lack of button, but I find myself like going like this a couple times before it actually picks up.
What case are you using? Are you using a case?
Yeah. I have no clue what this is. It's got the metal. It's got the metal plate on the back though for my
so you can
magnetic
stick it to stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Battery life isn't that impressive. It's fine. Just nothing. I definitely charge it more than my last couple phones. Shane, it does have expandable storage. That is one of the main things that actually pushed me into a Galaxy was I think the design's pretty cool now, and it still has expandable storage, which for me is either I really, really want that or I want a phone like my 3T that comes with 128 gigs where I can just load it up with audiobooks, podcasts, like take all the photos and videos I want and not really worry about it. So yeah, I like it. I really like that it doesn't feel like a huge phone. I'd take a version that was 10% smaller than this.
Yeah.
With the tall screen, it works really well. After the iPhone 10 announcement, I feel even better about the bezels on this phone because they didn't make a really, really stupid UI decision like Apple did with the iPhone 10, where you take existing screen designs that existed for years and then you just carve a giant chunk out of the middle of it where all the notifications typically go.
Yeah.
I like that they did not do that. This looks a lot more elegant. I watch videos in the like zoom to fit screen mode because it does
a good job.
It does.
It
and the
doesn't-
amount
you
it
don't-
crops is barely anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good. I don't really know what else to say about it. Like, I like it. No complaints. Other than, I guess, battery life, small complaint. Being back on CDMA, that's the biggest thing, and that's been nice.
Yeah. You can travel.
Yeah. And the waterproof, the IP67 or whatever, is not something that's ever really affected me, so I doubt I'm going to care about it much this time. But
I think I broke the power button on my my LG because it got a little bit of moisture inside the power button. Like
Really?
the fingerprint scanner still worked, but the power button just stopped working.
I like how Dave definitely just took the rifle with them. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
So, what's the deal?
He's acting really weird, but I didn't see anything. So
A squirrel's just wandering across the yard again?
he doesn't. He barks at one animal and one animal only: the groundhog in the garden. The groundhog is not in the garden because it's nighttime. So yeah, he was just sitting on the back deck barking at something, just acting weird. But yeah, I didn't see anything.
Okay. Well,
So
it do
That's
what
good.
it is. It do what it is. Well, you guys want to hit this podcast up?
I'm wide awake now.
Nothing like that adrenaline and cradling your new pistol to get your blood nice and pumping.
It weighs so little.
Should I stop making pistol jokes? Is that
Yeah, let's stop that.
okay? I think they're funny, but
Because it is a pistol. It's one of those.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like how the law works. Like everything has to have a definition, which means there's an arbitrary line somewhere. And for pistols, it's that they have a barrel less than 16 inches and cannot have a foregrip or a stock.
Which I really don't understand the less than 16 inches thing. Like, what is the average pistol's barrel length? Like even a long, like a Derringer or something would be what, 9 inches?
Yeah.
Like it seems 16 inches seems like an
A Desert
excessively
Eagle?
long. No, not even. Those are what, like a 6-inch barrel?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
most guns are like a 4-ish inch barrel. Like that's not. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, it is just funny. Like, 16.1 inches, which is what they usually do for rifles. Like, oh, it's a rifle. 14.8 inches, it's a pistol. Unless it has a stock, in which case you're a felon.
All right, ready to do it?
Let's do it.
Dave, you want to get them time codes? Maybe we need one of those shows where like the fans do the time codes and put them in the description.
What kind of shows are those?
lots of podcasts, like fans just do the time codes and put them in the like.
Really?
Or they put them in the comments and people just upvote it.
I like those kind of shows.
It seems like the lazy way to do it, but
yeah, I get it.
oh, okay, you're gonna do them. That's nice of you. All right, you guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
James, real quick before we launch into this, how good is your audio level? Like when you're looking at it, are you giving me one of those feeds where everything's at negative 30 dBs when you're talking, or is it better tonight?
I guess it's okay. I pushed it up until I started seeing like room noise and then pulled it back down just a hair to get rid of that.
Okay, cool. All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know. There was too much panic. I couldn't tell.
I wasn't.
I usually hit it early, so I wasn't listening.
Oh, Joel, that sounds so bad. Oh my gosh.
Well, he started.
What's up?
He started yelling. Are you clipping, Joel? Take a look.
It's
at your
clipping a
feed.
lot.
Yeah.
Hey, stupid ding dong.
Oh no! Not a ding dong.
Not the ding dong.
Not the ding dong.
This microphone's a dangling.
Test. Yeah, it's like crazy peaking in Audacity.
Can you just grab the recording volume and just drag it down?
It's the mic icon on the right, right?
Presumably, yeah.
Audacity? Is that with the? It's already. Whoa. Huh? It's doing something. It's recording volume is like super low.
That's literally all you can check audio levels with is that noise.
Test, test, test. I don't know what the crap's going on here. Here, I'm recording video because this is stupid.
Well, all right. So Joel, if you go into open up recording devices in Windows.
Here, what's that? Test, test, test. You can see him moving. Okay. Sending the video.
How are you sending it to me?
Skype.
Oh, but I'm displaying Skype for a bunch of people.
Oh, I'll send it to Dave then.
All right.
Oh,
Thanks.
can you put it in the live show or something?
Just the yeah, it's like the bar is like all the way down to the left.
Okay. All right. So Joel, go into open up your right click on the little speaker icon, recording devices.
Wait a second. Skype installed a new update.
Right. So we're gonna turn off the.
Automatically adjust microphone. You bastard.
There.
Test. Okay.
There she goes.
Okay. Test. Hey guys, everyone. It's still so freaking loud.
I no. So we're gonna.
Recording devices.
Yes. All right. And then select that mic. Hit properties. Go over to levels. What's the level at?
80.
Okay. Is there a boost or anything on?
Nothing. It's
Okay.
just
Drag it down from 80 and let's see if it still peaks.
okay.
They're
Going
making it
down.
really dark.
7. Test.
I look really dark.
Oh, it's just you blend
Two.
into your curtain.
Oh.
I mean, not
Like-
curtain, your
It's like
chair and
auto
your
metering in there or something.
sound thing.
So it's still not looking right on that.
Yeah.
All right. So go over to advanced.
I wasn't. Oh wait, no, I wasn't. Okay.
All right. In advanced, you see allow applications to take exclusive control of this device. Is it checked?
No.
Uncheck it. And uncheck give exclusive mode applications priority.
Yeah, they're both unchecked now.
All right. Then hit apply. And now go set your level and see if that works.
Test. Under under levels. Okay, it's at 66 right now. Let's go back to 70. Hello. Test. 1, 2, 3. Gosh. What are you doing? I'm gonna go down to like recording volume 0.06. Hello. Yeah, like it's.
Hey, Joel. Just out of curiosity, do you have TeamViewer installed?
I do.
All right. Want to do that real quick?
Sure. Yeah. Take a look.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
Send me over. Skype me the ID and password. I've got my work laptop here. I'll get it on Skype.
Okay.
I can actually now, with this light, simulate an atomic bomb exploding outside my window.
Do it.
Hey guys, you hear that noise? Oh. Wrong way. There was no noise. Wait for it.
It was like one of those North Korean bombs.
Guys, this is the time. We have the nuke. It's gonna work. All right.
All right.
I think
All right.
that's-
Joel's
there we
muted.
go.
Oh,
I'll
shoot.
bring the.
Oh, shoot. I gotta mute that.
Hey guys, my camera's not working right. I look really pale.
Get some sun. Sun.
All right. Team viewers muted. Oh, I'm sorry to everybody in chat. Okay. So, Joel, say something real quick.
Test. 1, 2, 3.
That's a little hot.
Test. Huh?
Again, is that
let me test. Let me show you the test of true audio here. Ready? This is the highest decibel in air.
Ooh, that sounded pretty good. What was that part? I love the second part.
That's an
I
orange
like
like
it.
Do you have the -10 one, Joel?
Don't mess with it yet.
I don't.
Let me hold on. That's on.
I wonder if that would
6
help.
is pretty dang low.
Okay, let me try the -10.
Well, hold on. You don't have the exclusive mode
Test,
thing.
test,
Not
test.
unchecked. Hold on. The
Audio
-10 thing
levels
will
look
work.
better.
I know, but that's just because you patted it. I'm trying to fix the problem. All right, uncheck the thing.
Okay.
All right,
Check. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, so that's not peaking as bad as it was.
Whoa, talking loud, laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Microphone's at 6. I wonder if you had the that -10 on when you used it.
I know, but you should be able to, like, regardless, you should be able to change the volume, and it should.
It might be
fine.
something where I need to like restart with this plugged in. I don't know. I mean, I plugged it in after I had my computer on.
I mean, I just
don't know.
hit the 10 dB pad and talk for a minute, and let's just see how it goes.
Test, test, test. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Ha!
So it's just automatically adjusting for that. Here, let me stop this. I'll just go
Want
ahead
me
and
to try
use.
just
I'll use the
restart it?
backup track for this.
Huh?
Oh!
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh!
oh, oh.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna throw this warm up away. All this is gonna be oh.
I'm trying to get used to having the smaller pop filter and the mic and everything just like below my face. I'm so used to having all of it like right in my face. It's kind of nice to not have that.
All right, Joel, can you?
That's what Dave said.
What?
All right. All right, hold on. Let's record.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, got it. All right, let's
What?
drag this
Thing-
volume back up.
Joel, can you
Hey
give us
guys.
can you give us
1,
like
2,
a,
3.
like a
Ah!
All right, I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we just had to restart the recording after making all those adjustments, and then I think it's fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Should we
all-
that's my
should
guess.
Should we all
I think I
stop
can
and
start-
start over?
No, it's fine. I'll just blend him in. All right, Joel, there you go.
Hello.
Let me know.
Can you give us a
Dissolve in. Hello.
you give a good sync mark, Joel?
That'll do.
Remember that time I re-recorded the podcast? And that podcast was long too. It was a good at least hour and 30 minutes too. It wasn't even like a shorter one.
Yeah, the pre-Fallout podcast. That was
so lonely because and then the worst part is I kind of forgot every once in a while that I was re-recording. So I'd be like, I would think like, oh yeah, why is Dave saying this? Like, oh, it's so funny.
you're peeking a bit again on Skype, Joel.
Okay, I'll
As long as it looks good in Audacity, don't worry about it though. Just
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
sake of.
change on here though. Test, test, test. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better?
Dave, check.
Jeremiah, check.
Oh, hello.
James check.
All right, Golden
Papa-
Pops.
Papa James, what happened?
Boo Boy says, "Who here is the Potato Masher PC guy in the chat?" That would be me. I would assume you'd recognize me by the voice, but I think I got a pretty generic like white dude voice. I don't know.
We have the same voice, apparently.
Do we?
That's all I had. I mean, we used to get that all the time, like in Total War. People would be
Oh
like,
yeah,
which
people are like,
one's,
which one's
who's
which?
who?
They all look the same.
All those RTS nerds sound the same.
All right. Now to the podcast doc.
Hold on. Say potato masher one more time for me.
Potato. Wait a second.
It's a trap.
I don't think I will.
Fine.
What have I been playing this week? I don't even know if I've been playing anything. I haven't
Big
really
boy job.
Shut up. Actually, speaking of big boy job, do.
And that was really fast.
Something large without giving away anything super work related. Something very large is broken at the moment. Like very.
Is this related to when you were out for, getting stuff fixed?
No, it's work. It's
Something very large is broken.
oh well. Now that you mention it, Joel, yes.
Guys, remind me
That-
after the podcast to tell you a funny story.
Why don't we just tell?
It's-
Why don't we
it's-
just do it now? Why don't we just do it now?
No, because no, I don't think it would be good.
Why wouldn't it be good? What does that mean?
Because of reasons. You'll know when you hear the story.
All
I
right.
just want to at least double check, or at least not be on air.
So anyway, so giant thing is broken, but it's not. It's not. It's something that concerns our team, but our team's thing is not like the piece we are responsible for is not broken. But I have put in an error ticket of the highest order. I've put in basically the things are on fire ticket. And so now I'm just watching because you can see who's viewing it. So I'm just watching people hop on and off the ticket as it pings from like place to place. People are like, "Oh, hot potato, get it over there."
I've been using patches to fill out Amazon orders that are too low for the $25 for the Prime shipping. So I'm starting to get quite the Backyard Battlefield video patch collection going now. This one, though, might be one of my new favorites. You might see it quite often in upcoming videos.
That's pretty good.
Is it backwards on the camera?
No, it's right.
Okay, it's backwards for me. But yeah, I like that one a lot.
All right. So let me get some stuff. Anybody else have any news they want to talk about?
No, I'm trying to keep my news down to a minimum of 0. Actually, I don't even know if I've even looked up anything related to games.
I mean, are you playing any games?
We could just have Star Wars news.
Man, yeah, Star Wars is about the only thing. I will say I've completely gone back about what I said about not watching the trailer.
Is the trailer out? Is the trailer
No,
out?
it's not out yet.
Oh, but you're
there was-
gonna watch it.
James sent me a photo, and it was like a Last Jedi potential leak of Luke Skywalker's
So
cloak. I
total
was like,
made up nonsense.
No, I'm gonna watch it the second it comes out.
Joel, that is the most nothing. Like, we think we know Luke Skywalker's coffee brand based on this reflection in Rey's lightsaber from the last movie.
no,
Joel's like, "Oh, I'm watching that trailer.
No,
Wild
okay.
horses, buddy."
I'm curious if James has seen this one too, but there was an image of a Luke Skywalker action figure, and his hand looked like it could hold a lightsaber, but it doesn't have a lightsaber in it. And actually going, oh man, I bet it totally means he's got his lightsaber. People are all theorizing because.
Joel, what if it was like a branded ad, and in the final toy, it's like a Pepsi?
Well, he was alone a lot. So. It's the warm up. We can go there.
Star Wars: The Lonely Jedi.
Do. I'm the Force. The Force is in me. I don't. That's not what it is.
Oh man. Have you seen some of the new Joel things? There's a few new ones that are.
Have there been some fire Joelisms?
They're on the money, I think. Let's see.
Wait, did he just drop a turn of phrase?
He turned that phrase correctly.
Yeah, nice.
Wait, why did all these lose their numbers?
Here we go. Oh, probably somebody went into it and hit a button and changed it.
That's probably what happened.
Well, icons.
Thanks, Professor.
There you go. Fix it.
243.
Okay. Nothing.
You're almost at your calendar length.
Well, I've decided to go. I'm not doing the calendar anymore. I've actually started design of it, keeping it secret, keeping it safe. You guys are all going to receive a gift one of these days soon.
Oh,
He's
Joel,
keeping
we
it secret
receive
and
gifts.
safe as he's telling the world.
We received a gift every day that we're with you.
240 is nothing earned is ill-gotten gains. This one, this one, I had a long discussion at work with Giancarlo about. It was I just came back after using the bathroom, of course, and I literally went up to Giancarlo and I said, "Giancarlo, pee should never make steam." He goes, "What?" I was like, "Well," I was using the bathroom, and it kind of frustrates me. Like, I feel like pee shouldn't make steam. Like, it's just gross. It's like, don't make steam. I literally, steam was coming.
That sounds like that's your whole reason. Your reason, like, it shouldn't make steam because, come on, it should steam. It shouldn't be steam. It shouldn't do steam.
Well, he's like, "Were you pondering about that?" And I said, "No, that wasn't a pondering. That was a reactionary thought, because the steam happened, and I literally went, stupid steam." It's just, pee shouldn't make steam. It's already gross enough.
I liked number 241 where Joel was like, "Oh, I got that done snippety fast," and we're all like, "Sorry, what was that?" You're like, "Yeah, snippety fast. Chop chop." Like, no one has ever said snippety fast. You can't just abbreviate and turn a phrase however you want to.
It's like a Willy Wonka type thing. We're gonna do it snippety fast.
Did you ever the one, James? Piss in the creek, shoot the wind, shoot the breeze.
Piss in the creek.
Where did that come from?
No, just pissing in the creek, shooting the what? Shooting the creek.
Oh man.
All right.
Just shooting the wind.
Why?
I don't know.
Joel, you're a national treasure.
For not the reasons I want.
For what reasons do you want to be a national treasure? Let's discuss.
I don't know. Better remember for not peeing in my mouth.
Oh, you're saying you don't want to be known for that?
Yeah. Man, can we pause the stream for a second? I gotta tell you that story.
All right, hold on, stream. All right,
It'll be really quick.
Hold on. All right, hold on.
Pause.
Is it okay? Is it okay if it's okay if I just throw the splash screen up? Like, can people see our faces and just not hear us? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as there's no audio. Just make sure there's no audio.
Oh, that's
I'm happy
why
to report that Joel's mouth remains pee-free this week. That was not the story. I was worried.
Yeah, I figured it would just be like, Joel's like, so I was laying there on my back, peeing into the wind, like you do. And then I was like, I don't even think I could hit my mouth if I tried. So yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada. I know what piss tastes like.
All right, I'm getting some news items in here.
Go easy. We have a nice light news section this week. Gentle.
Ooh. Got a side ache from laughing.
It's gonna be a good podcast. This is just a warm up. All right, Jeremiah, the 404 is down to just one in stock and no ETA on any additional stock. Should I just go ahead and...
No, because there's a bunch of places you can get them from. Also, I mean, have you checked, like, what are your options? You checked a Focus, like a Scarlet? Oh, yeah, James, you might be able to contribute to this. With your Scarlet, you have a Scarlet, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to select mono in Windows, like, so it records in mono, or do you have to do that in your recording program?
Recording program.
Okay, so you can't do it in the driver itself, like in your config in your recording devices in Windows.
I have not messed with the drivers.
All right, so do us a favor, because this would be helpful for Dave. You're running Windows 10, right?
Yep.
Okay, so open up recording devices. Select your select the Scarlet. Go to Properties, and then Advanced.
I have it set for one channel.
Okay, so you can do it in the driver. Okay. Can you send Dave a link to that? And
Yep.
do you have the cheapest one, or do you have like the mid-range one? What do you have?
I have the cheapest one.
Okay, how much do they
I
run
don't
normally?
think there's any reason for Dave to get anything more because he doesn't need multiple inputs.
No. Well, the one we've got now it's pretty much the same thing, but it's a Behringer, but apparently they removed the ability in Windows 10 to select mono, and it's messing up his Shadowplay record. I mean, honestly, it's messing up my Shadowplay recordings too.
Yeah, I recorded an amazing match of Battlegrounds, James. It was like 2 weeks ago now. All of my vocals were in the left channel only. It was so confusing to listen to. I'm using a software solution right now where Shadowplay is recording that program called Voice Meter, where I'm downmixing it in software to mono, but occasionally it gets corrupted and is like full of static. I want a hardware solution, not a software solution.
How much is the Focus Scarlett?
Full price is like $100. I feel like I just saw it on sale for a really good price. I'll find it for you.
Cool, thanks. Because the 404, the next one up on this Behringer, is $100 too, but apparently it still has driver support for mono, but it has like 4 inputs and a bunch of stuff that I don't need.
Yeah, well, the Focus Scarlett is a good deal. The only reason I wouldn't suggest get that the first time around is that you didn't need one like that expensive, and the Behringer, honestly, if they hadn't taken out that feature, is basically the exact same thing. Like Behringer is pretty
I
good
love
for
this
finishing
thing.
stuff.
It's great.
Yeah.
But the drivers, they're removing stuff from them.
So it looks like a Scarlett Solo. Is that what you have, James?
Yeah, I have the first generation, I believe.
Okay, then that's $120. Yeah, $120 or $100 used from Amazon.
Where are you buying it at?
Amazon.
The second generation is $100
Huh,
Yeah.
interesting.
on
Okay,
Amazon.
So I must just be seeing like a holdover stock.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm on the second gen now.
you can get one used for like $60 from Guitar Center.
Oh, really? So here is the decision then. I have Amazon points from the rewards card.
Oh my.
Do I buy used or do I use my Amazon points?
Oh my.
I don't care. No, I'm just kidding.
Now,
That's the correct
here's
answer.
the question, Dave. Do I give you my box back, given that I also will be returning mine then in that case?
Yeah, awkward.
I mean, I'm not the one who threw away their box, so.
I literally can't find it. I don't know what happened to it in 2 days. I mean, I must have like unpacked it and been like, well, that's enough of that crap. I still have all the box for the microphone and everything else. I don't know what happened to the... Huh. Are we still in warm-up? We're still in
Yeah.
warm-up. Let's do this later, guys.
That's the show, everybody.
People are like, see ya.
I gotta respond to an email real quick.
Is this big boy job stuff?
The thing is broken, dude.
The thing is broken.
Gonna have
Well,
to
I can't-
ask you
I
to
can't-
stop talking about
I
those things on the
can't-
podcast.
I can't tell you what it is. All these people.
Let's just go to another silent break.
I feel like how many silent breaks? Oh. Nah. Nah. All right, who's ready to start the show?
Ready.
Dav?
Just playing with lights over here.
I'm checking on Slick Deals. There's been a lot of Focus Scarlett deals in the past like 2 weeks on Slick Deals, but I'm not seeing any at the moment. What are the odds?
It was probably because of the new generation coming out.
Oh, did it?
I'm assuming.
There's one review that just says, nice product. In Windows 10 are rare glitches. Please update or upload a patch. Any more
Sounds about right.
details?
Sounds about right. Okay. You guys ready to do this?
Yep.
All right. I kind of just assumed Joel spoke for everybody, so we're going to go ahead and launch into this.
Hey, it's his podcast.
All right. Time codes?
Good to go.
Then on 3. 1, 2, 3.